Valley today, visiting dignitaries from Belarus speak out against actions taken by their government and the importance of diplomacy.
And fitness at the next level. The W prepares to launch their first year-long fitness programs.
In the Dirty Dog Bar and Grill, we speak to the new restaurant's owner coming up next.
Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Ashley Davis.
And I'm Jacqueline Schutte. Nearly 300 people came to Wartburg College yesterday to hear the message of an international diplomat. David Schwartz explored the political situation in the country Belarus during a speech in the college's McCaskey Lyceum. Schwartz is the first U.S. ambassador to independent Belarus. He was one of 3 activists to visit campus yesterday. During his speech, he encouraged students to become involved with diplomacy and help make the world a better place.
It would be nice, as I mentioned in one class yesterday, to be able to stimulate some interest in diplomatic careers among some of you as a vital profession for defending and advancing the security of our own country and your own countries, those of you who are foreign students here at Wartburg, as well as the general cause of world peace.
Wartburg College graduates are sought-after employees, according to a recent report. The college released a graduate status report for the class of 2013. It looked at job placement for the graduating class through a survey. Of those who participated in the evaluation, 98% reported they have found a position in the field they were interested in.
I think our students are visible. They're out there with employers, even while they're still students. And so I think the quality of their work is being observed.
The University of Northern Iowa can now be at the palm of your hand with their new mobile app. It's called the MyUNI mobile app and works on both iPhones and Androids. So far, the free app has been downloaded 3,000 times and it's received mostly positive feedback. Students can look up food menu and find campus phone numbers with the app.
A lot of the resources on the app are aimed at current students. It'll also be helping prospective students learn about UNI, as well as faculty, staff, and alumni. So there's a little bit for everyone, but a lot of the resources are aimed at students.
And Jesse Keelman is here to tell us about weather.
Thank you very much, Jackie. Well, it's looking like another cold one out there for our viewers. Current temperatures are hanging right around 0 degrees. We see it climb just a little bit to 7 degrees, maxing out at about 11 degrees this afternoon before starting to drop and prepare for that nighttime cool down. Winds somewhat persistent today, about 15 miles an hour. So it's gonna be a cold one out there. Looking forward, though, there is some good news. So I'll have that and more later on in the broadcast.
Thank you, Jesse. Speaking of cold weather, do you feel down and depressed during the winter months? There might be a reason for it. Some call it the winter blues, but doctors call it seasonal affective disorder. It's caused by rainy, cold, windy weather and less light. Stephanie Newsom, director of counseling at Wartburg College, says to look at your diet. She says it's important to make sure you are getting complex carbohydrates and plenty of exercise to counteract seasonal affective disorder.
Being real specific about what you've noticed with them, and again having care and concern for that student, and then at the same time offering them some assistance, and that might be giving them resources.
And as the new year is still new, many people are working on their resolutions to get fit.
Cedar Valley Today reporter Elizabeth Jewett tells us how one fitness class is doing just that.
FXT stands for Functional Cross Training and is open to the community as well as Wartburg students. FXT is for all ages and is focused on exercises that can be incorporated into your everyday lifestyle. FXT trainer Jared Bott says the program has been well received by the community.
We've gotten awesome feedback. I mean, people are telling us that they love it. Just this morning I heard that somebody had lost 8 pounds already while doing their diet and the exercises, so definitely great feedback.
Students and community members can still sign up for FXT online or at the welcome desk.
Coming up next in Cedar Valley Today, we're bringing you a live performance with the a cappella group Yes Please.
In the top 5, we'll tell you what you need to know today. trillion spending bill was passed by the Senate on Thursday. This bill would fund the government through September. The budget measure was passed by the House on Wednesday with a bipartisan vote of 72 to 26. It is now pending a signature from President Obama. The bill would provide a 1% pay increase to troops and a 1% increase on the cost of living for federal workers. 3 arrests have been made in connection to the wildfire in Southern California. Officials say the fire started early Thursday morning near the city of Glendora. Caused by a campfire that got out of hand, it has already burned more than 1,700 acres. This wildfire continues to threaten businesses and homes. President Obama presented his case to Democratic senators on why Congress should not add sanctions on Iran. On Wednesday night, President Obama and Democratic senators hashed out their plans for the coming year and talked about their differences on Iran. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid subtly indicated that it may not make it to the Senate floor anytime soon. Golden Globes are over, and it's now time for the Oscars. American Hustle and Gravity both got 10 nominations. Her, Captain Phillips, 12 Years a Slave, and Wolf of Wall Street are also up for Best Picture. The Academy Awards will be in early March, and Ellen DeGeneres will be hosting for the second time. If you thought Mark Zuckerberg couldn't change Facebook anymore, well, think again. Facebook launched a new feature on Thursday called Trending. This feature will give users quick access to hot topics that are popular on social media. Trending is available in the US, the UK, Canada, India, and Australia. Back to you, Jackie.
Thanks, Ashley. A little later on in the show, we'll have a live a cappella performance, but right now, Cedar Valley Today reporter Caitlin Harbach is here to tell us more about the group. Caitlin?
Thanks, Jackie. Over 300 students perform in music ensembles at Wartburg College. I followed the story of 4 men who want to take the lead in their own music group. Wartburg College senior Austin Seifers never thought the music group he formed 4 years ago would sound anything like this.
It's had a lot of changes. This is the most stable groups in terms of the most similar interests and the most, similar goals. When you're singing with other men, it's just a total different sound and feeling.
The musical quartet called Yes Please performs the music genre barbershop, an older style of a cappella music dating back to the early 1900s. The 4 current group members have been together for almost 2 years. They perform for local churches, parties, and even as singing valentines.
Working together as, a group is it's something else, kind of like in a sports team. Music speaks, in ways that words can or actions can't sometimes.
Wartburg sophomore Adam Kurt has been performing with Yes Please since last year. He says when the guys are together, it doesn't even feel like practice.
It's complete randomness combined with high energy and very stubborn individuals. It's not as rigid, it's not as structured. You can kind of color outside the lines a little bit.
And since the group is student-led, Kurt says he and the other guys struggle to hit that perfect pitch sometimes.
It's been a while since I did that.
But it doesn't stop them from growing both as musicians and as friends.
I don't so much cherish the performance with us. I really love to perform. But the things I'm going to remember most about this group are the rehearsals. It's different.
And those are memories the group members will cherish, even when the music stops. For Cedar Valley Today, I'm Caitlin Harbach. And the group will be performing, the quartet is working to qualify for this year's International Barbershop Contest held in Las Vegas later in the summer. They are currently fundraising in order to attend the competition. And if you would like to follow the group and learn more about the music, go check out their Facebook page at Yes Please Quartet.
And we'll also be having a live performance from that same group later on in the show as well today.
That's right, Jackie.
And thanks, Caitlin. Then coming up next on Cedar Valley Today, you just saw the story and we'll have that live music. And we'll have all Cedar Valley Today sports coming up next. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to Cedar Valley Today. Current temperatures hanging right around that 0 degree mark. We're going to see that rise just a little bit today. See 7 degrees at noon. peaking around 11 degrees before dwindling down, getting ready for tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we're going to see snow, scattered showers, no real accumulation, just about an inch maybe. See that dwindling down around the 5 o'clock hour, getting a little spotty after that. What that means for our weekend, windy today, winds around 15 degrees, 11 degrees. We can see that temperature rise though tomorrow, 29 degrees, and get really warm for us from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. A lot of sunshine on Sunday as well. Looking around the state, cooler temperatures out east. Dubuque enjoying that snow as well. They're going to see about 3 inches this weekend. And then out here in the west, we're going to see higher temperatures, but lots of wind again. 15 to 20 degrees is what they'll be experiencing as well. Looking around the country, New York and Washington, D.C. enjoying those 40-degree temperatures, but they're going to be seeing some rain along with that. Miami cooling down a little bit from where we saw them earlier in the week, enjoying sunshine down there as well as in Houston. Seattle is still dealing with their fog issues. They've had fog for about 4 days, and they're going to be seeing that a little bit longer. And then looking at Los Angeles, someone to be jealous of, 84 degrees and sunny for them out west. Looking at our 5-day forecast, 29 degrees with snow on Saturday. Sunday, see that sun peeking out and the very high temperatures in the high 30s. Monday, we're going to see those clouds come back, and as temperatures remain high on Monday, they are going to drop down throughout the week, and we'll see some chances for some scattered showers as well. Back to Jackie.
All right, thank you, Jesse. And joining us now here is longtime bar and restaurant owner Ivan Wieland. He's opening up the Dirty Dog American Bar and Grill in the former Godfather's Pizza location on Bremer Ave. Thanks for joining us today, Mr. Wieland.
My pleasure to be here.
Okay, first question we have is, why is it called the Dirty Dog?
Well, it's a kind of a history with my company. It started out with Toads, went to Screaming Eagle, went to the Wild Hare. The owners of the building, when we were talking, they said, "Hey, we need you here. We got to talk to you." And I said, "Well, I'm at the World Series." And one of them said, "You dirty dog. I wish I was there." I had been searching and searching for the name for this one, and that was it. So it just follows the animal theme, but the real theme of the restaurants is American Bar and Grill. So.
And why are you starting this new business in Waverly? What brought you to town?
Well, I like the town a lot. I have to say that I really wasn't looking to expand anymore, but the location was absolutely perfect. Just a half a block from campus, right next to some really established competitors already, which I think competition is a good thing, and I like it's easy for customers to have a one area to go to. So.
You talked about your other businesses you have as well. I understand you've been in the business for a long time.
Including dishwashing, about 32 years, yeah.
Wow. So are you hiring people still for your new place?
Yes, we are. Yeah, I'd say we're about 3/4 staffed. We're still looking for good people out there. Doesn't matter how old you are. The minimum is around 18, though, since we do serve alcohol. So.
And then when are you guys opening?
I would like to say somewhere around February 9th, but I do soft openings. Actually, the day that I open will be the day that I walk up and unlock the door. There won't be an announcement to anyone. I imagine news will travel fast, but that'll give my brand new staff at least a couple hours to get their feet on the ground. So,
can you talk about some goals you have for your new business?
Well, I'd really like to be accepted by the community. I'd like to prove that this is a Waverly business for Waverly. My track record is, I think we're a very charitable company. We believe in the local school system. We will support. Most of the advertising I do is in our original business, Toads, which does really well. We advertise basically just to help out other things, like we'll advertise for sporting events and things like that. And this will be much like that as well. So.
And this is a bar and restaurant, so can you talk a little bit about what food you guys will be having?
Yeah, we have all kinds of food, from burgers to pizza to wraps to salads. We have dinners, pasta, things like that. Our food is, I'm going to say there's nothing complicated about it, but it's really, really good. Most of the people, that's one of their favorite things about our businesses is the food. So, yeah.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing the new place.
Thank you. I would like to add one thing. We are a family-friendly place. We run a nice, tight, polite ship. Bring your kids. They're welcome.
All right, good. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
And coming up next on Cedar Valley Today, a special live performance from Wartburg's own a cappella group. And coming up in sports, find out how the men's and women's basketball teams did in their conference home opener Wednesday evening.
Welcome back to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Nathan Ford. Top-ranked Wartburg was looking to carry its momentum from a national duels title against 7th-ranked Luther in Decorah last night. 3rd-ranked Gilberto Camacho gets things off to a great start with an 11-0 first-period lead against number 6 Garrett Wangsnitz, and he earns a major decision victory. But the big story of the night comes at 1:33, where top-ranked Kenny Anderson's 51-match winning streak was ended by number 5 Evan Obert of Luther. In sudden victory, Obert wins a 3-1 decision, Anderson's first loss in over 2 years. But it wouldn't matter. In a duel, the Knights dominated. Freshman Jace Lopez, in his first match since being reinstated to the team, scores a major decision to shift momentum back Wartburg's way. The Knights would win 9 of 10 matches, including number 9 Sam Upaw's pin of number 6 Jaden DeVilbus at 184. Wartburg wins its 46th straight match, 36-3. They improved to 10-0 overall and 2-0 in the Iowa Conference. Wartburg will wrestle at the Cornell Invite tomorrow before returning to conference action at home Tuesday against Loris, a match that will be streamed on Night Vision. The women's basketball game showcased the top 2 scorers in the Iowa Conference on Wednesday night. Alyssa Sager from Wartburg and Kenzie Vandermolen of Central. In the first half, center Allison Emmerich collects the pass from Mary Brown and finishes the easy 2. Moments later, Emmerich returns the favor, fighting through the Dutch's double team to find Brown, cutting through the middle. Central's Abby Egan drives by several Knight defenders, cutting the lead to 37-30. But Sager would answer, getting by her defender, delivering a beautiful pass to Brown and putting the Knights up 44-32 at the half. In the second, Sager would get to the lane once again, this time finishing off the drive with an offhanded layup. The Dutch would answer. Vandermolen turns the corner and finishes the play with a great touch off the glass. However, it'd be too little too late. Freshman Cassie Aldis anticipates the pass, takes the steal coast to coast, and the Knights win it 86-51. Visit WartburgCircuit.org for highlights of the men's basketball loss, plus photos of both games. Before the indoor track season kicked off last week, head coach Marcus Newsom had a message for the Wartburg community. It's a promise he's driven to deliver.
With 7 national championships since 2005, it's no wonder the Wartburg women's track team receives a lot of attention. But head coach Marcus Newsom wants to remind everyone of his full job title.
I'm the head men and women's track and field coach at Wartburg College. Before I leave Wartburg College, before I retire from Wartburg College, I will have won a men's national championship.
A national championship is not the main goal in this indoor season, but taking home a national trophy by finishing in the top 4 is.
I really feel like we got a group of nucleus of men who can definitely compete, but I will win a national men's championship for this college on the men's side before I leave Wartburg College. I'm telling you that right now. I am driven to make that happen.
Reporting for Sports Night, I'm Nathan Ford.
For more on this year's men's track team, plus a story on 2 Wartburg football players chasing their NFL dreams, check out WartburgCircuit.org. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
And joining us now is the Yes Please a cappella singing group. They'll be singing The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And thanks for joining us, and let's take it away, guys.
Wee dee 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 dee, wee hum bum away. Wee dee 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 dee, wee hum bum away. Bum bum bum, wee moe, 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 wee moe. In the jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We moe, 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 we moe. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. We Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
The lion sleeps tonight.